2 months ago, we told you of plans to demolish Youngstown's historic Immaculate Conception Church. Afterwards, most of the comments on our Facebook page concerned why can't the church be saved? To which historic preservationist Rick Rowlands had this response. If historic preservation is important to you, do something yourself. Put up some money and invest every spare hour that you have into preserving an old building. We need more doers and fewer talkers. I begin my investigation into the perils of historic preservation with Rick Rowlands himself.
You know, historic preservation is not an easy task.
Rick Rowlands is the man behind Youngstown Steel Heritage, a collection of steel mill relics, the centerpiece being the Todd engine, a huge steam-powered machine once used at Youngstown's Briar Hill Works.
It can take over your entire life if you let it.
Running Youngstown Steel Heritage is Rowlands' job. He has a very supportive wife. He's spent $400,000 building the place, $100,000 of his own money. He'll tell you he's been poor his entire life because of the project. His number one problem, finding people to help.
It really has hampered our ability to move forward to the next step because I don't have the people that I can put into key positions I need to in order to make sure that things are done.
Honestly, vandalism here at this site, vandalism.
That's Tim Sokoloff's biggest problem in his efforts to renovate Camel's Youngstown Sheet and Tube Company homes. He's been at it 11 years and has spent $50,000. Sokoloff says someone looking into historical preservation needs to ask why and how it's going to be saved, where's the money coming from, and who's doing the work.
And I didn't consider any of those when I started. I just jumped right in, both hands and both feet, said, you know what, this is an awesome site. This was a great place. This was everything America stood for when it was built.
And so we're dealing with what you might call triage.
Bill Lawson of the Mahoning Valley Historical Society says it's impossible to save everything of historical significance around Youngstown because so much is abandoned.
But there's just no demand and there's no capital really to get behind and bring them back to life.
Lawson also says history must be preserved beyond your time.
And you have to figure out some way to make sure that it's preserved in the current day, but also preserved for future generations to use and appreciate.
Rick Rowlands of Youngstown Steel Heritage also had some suggestions for anyone interested in historical preservation. Make sure there's a use for what you're preserving, something you can make money off of. Make sure repairs are not too costly. Few people can afford $2 million in renovations. And make sure there's someone that can help you. Having a group of people involved is a lot easier.